All right, it is time for pre-market prep at the close.
Three consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
Good afternoon, everyone. How we doing? Happy Monday afternoon. This is the At the Close show. I'm Spencer. There's Joel. Can I forget my left and right straight on this camera? Anyway, Joel, good afternoon. How we doing? We got a mostly green day out there.
Yeah. Buy the dippers are out there in full force this morning. Any way you crack it up, they tried to press that pre-market low 36 and a quarter. No can do. Buyer stepped in at 36.75. Cleared last week's high 44.78. We got a couple pesky highs up in this area, but way it's at now, it looks like we're just going to digest those and make our move for 4,500. Spencer might not even have to wait for the end of the year to get his $25. Crude, you could call it a key reversal, but you can't because it did not take out the low from yesterday's session. We made a new high on the move at 83.18, and we hit a low of 81.21. What's that all-time closing high? You know, that's the thing that matters. No, it's not the all-time closing high, but the high close for the move, I believe, was made on Friday, 81.73. We're currently trading 81.68. So there you go. Maybe two closes in the same price. Maybe a turning point here. Gold down 240, 1765.90. Silver in the red by a dime at 23.25. Bitcoin up and down today, but right now down $800 at 61. 285 Ethereum futures, they're in the red too. $143, even at 37.30 and a quarter.
I do want to correct myself. It's not technically a mostly green day. It just feels like it is because you got the S&P, NASDAQ in the green, Russell just a smidgen in the red. We'll call it flat. And you just have more big gainers than losers today. There is technically a greater amount of stocks down than stocks that are higher, but there are just more big winners than there are big losers. I mean, look at Facebook today. I mean, there's no equivalent to Facebook on the downside today.
What's the news? Facebook me. What's the news? What's the news? Any news? There to be something.
In theory, you should be able to go on Facebook and find it for yourself. But there's news on Facebook every single day. Let me just read you a few of the headlines you got in the Benzinga Pro today. You've got this headline that Facebook is on track for a holiday ad surge despite supply chain woes. You've got some bullish commentary on CNBC about Facebook. You've got Epic Games investigating a login issue as related to Facebook. You've got WhatsApp integrating the new feature. I think all of that is just noise. It's just noise.
The noise, you're right. I mean, I looked this morning, I was looking at the top components, and this one was up $2 or $3. So someone was bottom fishing here in the pre-market. As you can see, this is the transition to the regular session. And maybe it just ran out of sellers. This is the end of the pre-market session right here. You just had those buyers pressing in, and they had more to go. And they pressed it. We talked about the 330 area. You had a pair of highs at 330 going over to the right bottom or the top right chart. There was a pair of highs at 330. It got through that. Now it's on the move. Now buyers are having to buy into a rising market. You don't want to buy into a rising market. You want your bids to get hit and get chopped. Now you're having to chase those the prices higher. Next target 388.84. That was the high on the day that the test around the testimony, I believe. The week of the testimony and the whistleblower, then you got the gap to fill. But maybe it just ran out of sellers there in Facebook, but strong since the pre-market trade.
Ranadu, I think you're being a little bit sarcastic, but in any case, I don't think waiting for Mark Zuckerberg to sell a bunch of shares is going to work for it because he's been selling shares pretty consistently on like a monthly. He said he would do. He said he would do it 2-3 years ago. they're the Zuckerberg Chan initiative thing that they're doing. They're just donating a bunch of money to charity and causes and things. He sells like every single month he sells, and it's planned out. So I don't think waiting for him to sell is going to get you anywhere because
No.
he's I think he's a net seller of his own stock. Has been for a while. So there's that. So Facebook jumped out to me, and then Tesla jumped out to me today. We talked about both these this morning, I think. And they're both having just tremendous days. Aaron Bree made the comment about Tesla because he was so sleepy for so long, as as opposed to how it was at this
March.
time, as opposed as to how it was this time a year. This time a year ago, it was a rocket ship, and for the past few months, it's been anything but. So breakout again here.
Tongue in cheek, I said, hey, nothing on the monthlies until 780, right? Or 880. 880.50 was your February high. We got to 875.26. Reporting, no one wants to be short into the report. Everyone looking for some good numbers out of them. That's it. And to say it's just been how many updates in a row. And I noticed when the market had a couple weekdays, this thing was still green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Higher 5 days in a row. Higher 6 out of 7 days. Nice streak here. Next target 880.40.
All right. Let's talk about SoFi. What do I do with this SoFi? I am now back in the green. I bought this thing at 20.35. Watched it go from 20 to 14 something, or 13 something actually. And now
What
and
was
now.
What was your original plan? What's your original?
Well, the original plan was to not sell, but then I got talking with David. He's like, "Oh, well, you've made it all the way back. Why don't you a little bit sell half of it?" And I don't know. He got me thinking about it. So my original intent was to not sell. That's why I didn't sell when I went to 13. And then Justin M says hodl. Martin says hodl. Yeah, that was my original plan, was to just hold.
Yeah, then stick with your plan, Stan.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
do you have a better place to put your money?
Gold.
Yeah.
I kid, or do I? No, okay, I'll stick with it. I mean, we've come this far, right?
Yeah, you took the heat. You had the big run up. Really, only 2 days of consolidation, and you had 2 highs in the same area. A little opening weakness, scooped it right up. 1918 open, 1912 low. That was only 20 cents under your low from Friday. You got a chance to buy it at a discount to Friday's low, and they scooped it up 21. I don't have anything for you here on the monthlies. We could drill back down a little bit more in the dailies, but maybe if it, look at the pattern that it had last Monday. It had a good Monday, it had a good Tuesday, and not bad Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So if you look at it from the perspective of the 2-day move, still got some room to go. Up a $1.42 at 28.
And then there's one more the chat brought up, and then we'll get to some more stuff from the chat in a second here. But I want to go on some other things. But I think someone else mentioned, what was it? Oh, it was a firm, wasn't it? Someone mentioned a firm as well to me. Yeah, I've kept an eye on it. I mean, it's over for me now. I'm not. It is what it is. But it made a new high today. So
it made a new high today, 157.25. It did have a Citron stock though today.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
He doesn't have the same effect when he's bullish. So wait. I don't know if I follow what you just said. You said Citron came out.
He came out bullish on something.
Oh shoot! Yeah, he doesn't have the same effect. He's been bullish. He's been bullish Jumia for a while.
That was Jemiah.
The same thing.
MQ. Marquita Inc. And you know what? You know who owns this one?
You?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Whoa.
A new acquisition, I believe, on Thursday or Friday.
This is so exotic. What even is this? I don't even know what this is.
They're the thing behind the thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. BS. Just tell me what it actually does.
A supplier to AFRM, like the software
Oh,
behind
really?
it. Yeah. Yep. But I can't take credit for it. I didn't get this. I didn't come up with this on my own.
This sounds like a Gene pick.
Nope.
Or a Sean pick.
Sean, you know.
That's what this is.
Yep.
This is a little bit. This is too nitty gritty for Gene. This is a Sean pick.
This is a Sean pick.
Yeah.
Yep.
All
And
right.
I put it in the super extra don't ever sell forever portfolio.
All
So
right.
you got the Citron pop, got it to 24th. You could see that big green bar on the 15-minute. People digested that move. Pulling back, I like to see it close over the highs from last week. But working on a month, a green candle. I don't know if it's going to be a long-term winner, but definitely got the pop.
Shout out to Mitch. This morning he talked about how he was eyeing specialty retail. This next one isn't specialty retail, but it is retail. Macy's popped higher today on an actual fundamental headline here. The headline is that there are some reports that suggest that Saks Fifth Avenue's e-commerce unit, which of course is owned by Macy's, has begun preparations for an IPO at a $6 billion valuation. That seems really high to me without knowing anything about this company. And in addition to that, Jana Partners had taken a stake in Macy's. That was disclosed last week. So
who's thinking of spinning off their online?
So Macy's, so Saks Fifth Avenue, right, which Macy's owns.
Yes.
Yeah. Is Saks Fifth Avenue's e-commerce business.
It's worth a $4.
$6 billion seems a lot for an e-commerce business at Saks Fifth Avenue. I don't know anything about the fundamentals here, but it seems high to me.
I mean, it's the street's running with it. 28.30, pressing up at the highs of the session. 28.41 was running into it. I don't know. I never thought I'd see Macy's this high, but instead of trying to pick a target in it, boom, stick a stop in, maybe under today's low. That's a long ways away. The monthlies don't give you anything until 31.99. That was your January 2019 high. I just want a quick question here from RAG. Sorry I missed your session. I missed it, but I want any emotions on T. How do you manage something like this? You know how you manage this? You don't think about it.
Don't look at it.
Who cares? I mean, this is like, I am not so happy. I was wrong. I mean, I was going after this and I'm looking for some yield, some dividend. I got a small piece of it. I mean, 18, I don't have there's no emotions. The emotion is I'm wrong and it's going down. And since it's in one of my longer term portfolios, I mean, don't have a plan to double down and don't have a plan to sell it either. I mean, you can't have all winners. So my emotion is AT&T sucks.
Yeah, there's that. Justin M says his grandma shops at Saks and loves it. That's what every investor wants to hear. My grandma shops there and she loves it. That's what everybody wants to hear.
Hey, they're running with the news, man.
They are.
You know what? They're running with the news. What are you gonna do? I mean, I don't know what their e-commerce, what that unit's with. I heard, they're always talking about breaking up Macy's. Well, maybe they're going to.
No, they haven't talked about that in like 6 years. Breaking up Macy's or spinning off,
or like their real estate. Their real estate was supposed to be.
That was so 2016, Joel. That's not.
Who knows? Who knows?
Hey, speaking of news, there's a chance that tomorrow's show we only talk about one thing because our old pal Charlie Gasparino from Fox has reported that the SEC report that we've all been waiting on, the meme stock report on GameStop and AMC, he said that report might come out today after the close at 4:30. So if it does come out today, I'm going to read it. And depending on what it says, we're going to talk about it tomorrow morning. If it doesn't come out, it doesn't come out. But
so are you trying to make me uber confident that the report is not coming out today?
I don't know. I honestly don't
Uh,
know. I don't
what
know.
are they
We'll
going to
see.
do?
We'll see.
What are they going to
Nothing.
do?
Nothing. That's
I'll
the
tell you right
answer.
now. I, if I was certain people,
Mhm.
I would not be looking forward to that report. There's going to be no names mentioned, but
Okay.
yeah, I
Okay.
mean, I don't
Okay.
know.
Hey, let's go back to this talk. Zillow stopped going down today, so there's something, which is nice.
Yeah, we did okay on this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Triple D. I mean, it was more of like a nonchalant, like, well, they're buying everything, buy the dip, and came down to that area a little bit below 85. What we talked about. This is my pre-market prep stock of the day, so you can catch. I wrote it a little bit later, so you can catch that on your regularly scheduled channels when it gets published, but. If you're trying for 83, it didn't get there. It only got like the 84.10. Is that going to be the low of the move? I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be the low of the move or not. But you did get a bounce off that level. It was really climbing its way back and then got knocked off. So we'll see. Double bottom for now in Zillow.
Let's get those likes up. What are we at in the like front? Oh no. We're
Let's
at
go.
26 likes. Let's get to like 100 likes. I think we can do it. I think we can get to the 100 like mark for the show. What else was on my radar today? I kind of ran through all of them. I don't know. There's just here. There's a few more things
What
from the
about the
chat.
Apple event?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Joel. The Apple event. I didn't even. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even realize until this morning that there was an Apple event. Uh, laptops and AirPods. I guess I thought we already got this a month ago. Shows you what I know. My laptops and AirPods. I could use a new laptop. I'm so pissed off at Apple right now for this laptop that I bought 2 years ago. I'm so mad. I got gypped so hard on this laptop. But anyway, let's
Why?
just talk. Because I bought a MacBook Air that is so low functioning. Because at the time, November of 2019, I barely used my personal laptop for anything. And then fast forward like 3 months and I'm working at home and I need it all of a sudden and it's not good. So I got screwed.
That's why you always go with the desktop.
I screwed
My my,
myself.
my girls make fun of me all the time, but nothing like a
I
good
screwed
desktop.
myself with this one. Anyway, what is the chart doing?
It's blasting off. Took out the high from last week pretty easily, following the S&Ps, and also we talked about this. Got earnings coming in a couple weeks. You had the bad name, the bad dip last week with the supply chain. That was to buy the dip, and now is it going to get back to near all-time high before the earnings report? I don't know about that, but it's got some momentum to the upside. It's got momentum with the upsides with the S&Ps as well. So really, last week's high too. I was talking to somebody about this in pre-market prep plus, and I said, well, 44.90 was your high on Friday. 44.81 was your high on Monday. That's a double top. You take out your weekly high. You got, if you wanted to buy it on strength scenario, and there it is, up almost $2 from there. What are we looking at on the dailies? Next target, 47.47. That was your September 24th high.
Okay, here's one I don't think we've ever looked at. Hologic, HOLX,
Okay.
1.1 billion dollar company, $69 stock, healthcare equipment supplier.
Hologic.
Yep.
Well, do you want my bullish scenario? Shasha already wants my bullish scenario. My bullish scenario is you had three lows in the same area, right? And you undercut those lows today. So I got stopped out at 69.62 and you went to 69.10. Now you'd have it closed above that prior day's low with 69.62, and you're not even green on the session, but you do have a chance for an undercut and rally here. If not, if you're taking this out on the daily 69, wait, you got to go back a ways to a parallel. Not much. Starting to get thick here. It's I see another pair of lows at 68.5, and then another couple lows at 67. So It's a green candle, undercut and rallying as we speak. So I can't get mad at you if you try and lean on today's low for a swing trade. And on the upside, if you want to get this thing going to the upside, let's just call $71. You buying that thing on strength. Wednesday's high, 70.35. Thursday's high, 70.95. Friday's high, 70.80. Spook's catching a little bid going into the close here. If I had to look at a crystal ball and I had to say there's one number where I think it may go to, that would be 44.8350. That was your September 13th
All
high.
right, I gotta be honest. I didn't retain a single word that Joel just said because there is a man on my balcony, and I don't know where he came from.
What's he doing?
He's painting. He's painting the side of the building, but I don't even know.
Oh,
I don't know how he got there. I live on the second floor. I guess he just climbed up a ladder.
yes, probably a ladder.
This man just showed up out of the blue. He's on my balcony. How did he even get there? And now he's painting.
Time for you to go to the office, Spencer.
What is even happening right now? This guy, he's moving. He's rearranging all of our stuff. What a weird situation. I'm going crazy, Joel.
You got to get out of that house. Well, you went to the movies. You gotta get out. You got to get out.
I am losing my mind here. Let's bring it back. Maybe it's not even real. This could all just be a hallucination. That could also be it. Okay. Speaking of Dale, all-time highs on Dale. Bill says
Dale just sleepy. Sleepy. I think if I just ripped through my Barons this weekend, and it said something Barons ready, ready to go and ready for an upgrade or something. And then there you go. Sleepy took out those 108 sellers. Nice 3-day move. Someone knew about the Barons article on Thursday and Friday. They bought it. They don't know if you're selling it today. 109.69. We're backing off. New all-time closing high for Dell. So really not too much bad to say about it.
Hey, speaking of Barron, did you see the other week Jeff Bezos tweeted out a Barron's cover from like 1999 that was basically, and the odd part about this is, so the Barron's cover was like all bearish Amazon, right? And it was a physical copy that he had clearly kept it all this time. Why Amazon is not the solution, right? And Amazon is going to get left behind by direct to consumer companies, not middlemen, which Amazon is a middleman, right? And the irony of that, I thought, was that that headline, that thesis ended up being correct. It was wrong, but it was also right, because it was wrong in that Amazon was not going to be the answer, because Amazon's the answer to everything. But it was correct in that direct to consumer is an answer. That person was just early by about 15, 16 years. But you look at direct to consumer companies out there like Chewy and I'm blanking on the rest of them, but they're out there. That's not really direct. Maybe it is.
Look at Chewy. Chewy trying here. Little bit of a rounding bottom there, getting off the mat. I don't know. Chart doesn't look bad. You know where your out is there in Chewy.
Yeah. Anyway, here, let's go to the chat. Someone mentioned Plug.
Plug your nose.
I saw Fuel Cell today. I did not see Plug today. What's Plug doing? I saw Fuel Cell having a big old day. What's Plug doing? No, Plug is quiet. Well, up 4%. That's good. But
holding that gap. They tried to push it into the gap. They tried to scare people. Couldn't get below that low from Friday at 30.77. Yeah, these are tough charts.
wow.
When you have the gap up like that, and then they peel back, they have you're thinking, well, I'm going to get this thing at 29.96. It's going to fill the gap, and then it pulls this kind of move on you. 30. We got coming up 33.14. You got to that today. That's not the high of the move though. That's 33.66 with the 33.59 high close of the move. Now, sellers ganged up in the 33 handle today. 33.14 is that high, and you backed off 80 cents. So, I don't know if this is like just your last gasp to get out over 32, or this thing's revving its jets, because it already took back half of the move. I'll focus on the close today. The reason it's going to be the second old-time close, or no, not old-time, but second high close to the rebound. And then if it holds that area tomorrow and wants to rally, let's see if you can get rid of. Actually, 34 was the high of the move. I stand corrected. So I don't know. This is like came back kind of quickly. What fuel cell? I don't know what's fuel cell.
It's just ripping on for no discernible reason.
Reddit.
Okay, probably sure.
Three highs in the same area, triple top, opened up at that area, took it out, boom, 785 was a high. You also had a pair of highs here, 786. So you got your Momo traders. How's my LTHM doing? Because you mentioned all these pigs, and now the real lithium battery, boom, new all-time high for that one. I'll stick it, my Live Ed Corp. That's the same portfolio I stuck the MQ in, by the way.
What was the stock from last? What was the stock from last week? That was a dog that got Eric Jackson pumped it on CNBC. He's a big guy on Twitter. Chad, help me out here. And this is like Thursday, and I looked at it this morning, but I forget what it was now. And it was higher for like the third or fourth day in a row.
Was it a?
Shoot! Oh. Chat will remember for me. It got pumped a couple days ago on CNBC by this guy who's got a big Twitter following, and now I don't remember what it was. I'll remember. While I think about that, here's one that
AGRX, is that it?
No, that wasn't. It was a well-known. Oh wait, no, it wasn't Upstart. It was something else. No, I'll forget it.
You know what happened with Upstart last week, right?
Did you see that, Joel?
Yeah, I did.
You did? Joel. Oh, it was 23andMe. RAG. Thank you. It was 20. It was me. Sticker ME. That's what it was. That one is still going today, last I checked.
ME, 23andMe holding. You failed. You failed to take out that $10 level. I don't know. Boom. Sellers 950. I don't know.
Joel, should I reach out to Mark Minervini and get him back on the show? It's been a long time.
No.
No.
We'll talk about this.
Okay. Hey,
You're
here's
fired,
a good,
by the way.
Wait. Here's a good one. Commercial real estate, CSGP, CoStar Group. I forgot who dropped this in there. I apologize.
Ripping.
I know. Oh, this is from Dino.
Oh, Dino. Dino loves his stock. Dino. You know what? Oh, this is very interesting, as my Uncle Cecil would say. Boom, 95.13. What's this high here? 95.28. What's your high today? Today's high is 95.13. 90. Ooh, I mean, these are monthly highs here, folks. I wouldn't want to be. I mean, I know it's had a big 4-day run and stuff, but these are the kind of ways you could just get your face ripped off. Yeah. I mean, it's just going and it's breaking out on the monthlies after a super long consolidation period. I mean, I won't go back to this low here, but look at 80, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 89, 90, boom. So there you go. Triple digits. We'll see for CoStar Group, CSGP.
All right, it is 3:59. We are under a minute into the close. How are we looking, Joel?
You're looking good, Spencer. You're looking good. You're looking good. We got the 79.75. This is just in the area. If you go look back at your dailies, the 13th through the 16th of last month, you had some highs in this area. So just digesting it here. That doesn't mean we can't bust through it overnight and be up 30 handles. Just didn't, if you didn't fade that pre-market low, there you go. Another good session and, hungry market out there. And looks like we're going to be closing just off the highs, trading now 44.78 even right now, up 15 and a half handles. But it's a much bigger rally than that because, we were down 20, 30 handles. So good day for the markets. Good day for Spencer.
Yeah, we're actually going to end up with 1, 2, 3, 4 more red sectors than green, but the overall index is going to be in the green because of discretion, because of Facebook, basically. That's basically what that, and Tesla, because Facebook and Tesla is really what that comes down to. But we did actually have a greater quantity of red than green today, but a greater size of the moves on the upside to the upside than the downside.
Yeah,
So
tech is tech. Tech is
yeah,
strong. Yep. Yep.
that'll do it.
Facebook and Tesla battling it out for the top gainer. In the S&Ps and JP Morgan in the red, Berkshire, a little bit of a shy away from the financials. We'll see, except for Goldman Sachs. We'll see if that holds up in tomorrow's session.
All right, Joel, have a good rest of your day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
All right. Hey, Money Mitch is going live right now, but I want to do a quick plug. What Mitch and I are going to start doing, this is going to be temporary, but just while we're in earnings season, which I guess you could say picks up really in earnest tomorrow with Netflix, right? Mitch and I are going to stay on this stream and hang out through the earnings reports, right? And look at the price action and look at the numbers and do all that stuff. So we'll start that tomorrow, we think, with Netflix. And we'll do that for, the next couple of weeks while we're like really in the heart of the earnings season. Because frankly, it's the most fun time of the year. It's game day for stocks, right? Game day for traders. So that all being said, everyone hit that like button, please, and thank you. I'm going to end the stream. It'll redirect to Mitch, who is live. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. And if you're still trading, then you should still stay in the green, probably. That's generally a good idea. Bye.